So, how do we define wisdom? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, Randy here with Living Adventure. Yeah, so one of the big questions I get asked all the time in conversation is because I use the word wisdom a lot, and I get people asking me, well, what is wisdom? And I think it means different things to different people, and that's fine. But to me, the definition of wisdom is when we have education, which is theoretical. Education comes in the form of reading books and going to classes and studying in schools or learning from other teachers. And then you have experiential, so that's also education. So you have the theoretical education, then you have the experiential education, where you're actually getting out there and experiencing life, taking what you've learned theoretically and applying it in an experiential way to life. But it's more than that. It's connecting those two together and coming up with an understanding. So it's an actual triangle. You have the theoretical education, the knowledge, reading from books. You have the experiential education from taking that knowledge or applying it to life itself. And then understanding how those two interconnect and relate to each other or don't relate to each other. We could learn a lot of things in school that do not apply to real life, even though they were taught in school. This is true wisdom. Wisdom is that application of theoretical education, experiential education, and then coming up with an understanding of how those two connect. There's a lot of people that I know that just sit in chairs and they read a lot of books, and that's fine. They have a lot of theoretical education, but does it really apply to life? In their minds it will. If I read it in a book, it's got to apply to life. Not all the time. The only way that it applies to life is when you get out there and actually apply it and see if it applies to life. And then the outcome of that is the understanding whether it does or doesn't. Anyway, guys, I hope this really helps you. Get out there and explore. Cheers.